Okay. Hi, welcome to another episode of Unscripted with Mikey. And
Hey, Jenny.
yes, so I guess we're gonna start talking about Thanksgiving. What are your plans, Danny? What are you thinking of doing?
Yeah, I just came home from the city.
Okay.
So finally I've shrugged off the um sort of residue of the work week, which,
Hmm.
it's been a stressful work week. A lot of projects
Hmm.
that need, you know, a constant progress and movement on. So I'm glad that I get to take a little bit of a break. It's going to be a week. I get a week off,
Nice.
and I get to set things aside, kind of or sort of refresh the mind and body before I go back. I took a meditation class today
Hmm.
with my former manager. She's all about transcendental meditation. So I feel good. My mind is clear. I mean, my body, I feel tired, but it's only the weekend, so I expect it to get better in the week ahead with the benefit of more sleep and maybe a little bit more cardio. I haven't been running. So yeah, excited for Thanksgiving, excited for the little mini vacation. I mean, I'll be working, but from home, but it'll be hopefully minimal. And I'm excited for the feast
Mm.
to go. Well, you've been telling me you've been having some delicious feasting already. So,
Yeah,
what about
yeah.
you? Yeah, tell us about your plans.
My plans for Thanksgiving. So on Thursday, which I think is, yeah, the actual day of Thanksgiving, it's on the 27th because it's a little bit weird because in the past, typically Thanksgiving falls on like kind of the 28th of November, but that
Hmm.
ends up being a Friday. So yeah, I'm probably just going to have a bunch of family over, and I don't think we're gonna do turkey this time. I think we're gonna do like I don't know, Beijing like roasted duck, with I guess like, scallions and cucumbers and the little kind of like wrappers,
Oh
um,
wow,
with like, I don't know. I forget what the sauce is. I think it's hoisin sauce.
poison.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I think we're probably going to have that as our main bird instead of turkey because I feel like with turkey there ends up being so much like waste and it ends up being like super dry and like tough.
Mm,
And it's kind of one of the last things you want to put in like a sandwich.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah, we've decided on Peking duck, which
That's
I feel
that's
like,
a good that's a
yeah.
good decision. Are you guys making it yourselves or buying it from a store?
We already have it from Costco. Like it's like
Oh wow.
frozen as like two halves. But I
Oh
also
wow.
think that we might, depending on how many guests are coming over, we might get a fresh one, like directly from our
Okay.
local Asian supermarket. So
Mm,
that is something that we are considering as
that's
well.
great. How's the quality of the Asian supermarket duck at your
Um,
locale?
okay, so I will say the duck itself is really tasty, but the skin is not as crispy once it kind of like sits in the takeout container on the way home.
Yeah.
So that's like
Girl,
the
you got to make
only.
it yourself. I mean,
No,
do the
yeah.
chef steps. You know what I'm talking about, the chef steps, that
Yeah, yeah,
fancy.
yeah. The thing
Yeah.
with making like Peking duck yourself is that you have to ladle like super hot oil like over like a raw kind of like duck.
Is
And
that
it
a
gets,
requirement?
I don't think it's a requirement. You can also bake
Yeah.
it, but I
Yeah,
think that
yeah.
that's kind of like what you imagine like when
Mm.
walk into like a an Asian butcher and then they have like duck.
Girl, you gotta
Like
go. You gotta be committed.
I gotta commit. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like yeah, I'm
You know how
excited.
traditional Americans, some of them do like the deep fried turkey.
Oh, okay, okay. I
Yeah,
feel
this
like
is
that.
like the Chinese American version of that. Like you
Yeah,
just gotta instead of like dipping the chicken, the fowl in the oil, you just gotta ladle it on.
yeah. You
It's like
pour the
one
oil
step
over
extra.
the
But that's
raw.
interesting. Yeah, I mean it's a lot of steps, I think.
Yeah,
You have to like get a tire bike
yeah,
tire air thing to
yeah.
air pump and then like
Mm-mm.
puff it up first.
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta like dry it out,
Yeah.
get all the like wetness out, I guess, so
Mhm.
it cooks properly. And then
Yeah.
it's better to have like an oven where you can hang the duck so the oil can like drip out of it.
Yeah. There's
So,
there's different ways of doing it. I don't think ladling oil is like the only way. I think you can obviously like roast it, like literally like spit roast it or like also like bake it in the oven. I don't know. I feel like
mm,
there's other ways around it. But to get that like really crispy caramelized like brown duck skin, like
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like, gotta.
Is your oven big enough where you can like you know how the duck like they cook it traditionally on like a hook so like it all drip like the fat
Yeah,
drips
like
out.
the
Is your
fat.
oven high enough that you can like
I feel like
do that?
we it is big, but it's not like specialized for duck making, which is why we're
Yeah.
going to the supermarket to
You
buy.
gotta splurge on that duck machine. I mean, hey, you splurged on that
Mhm.
wait, could I talk about your video, your
Oh,
YouTube
what
video?
video? Oh, I guess sure. Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say you splurged some good money on that retainer making machine. So,
Yes, yes,
you
yes.
might as well splurge a little bit on a vertical oven.
Yeah, that is true. But yeah, but I feel like I don't know. We'll see. I feel like
Yeah,
ovens, like
no pressure.
especially super big ones, can cost anywhere up to like 10,000 to like $15,000. Like if you're getting a
Wow,
super big one. Yeah,
that's a lot of money.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys have an outdoor kitchen?
We do not have an outdoor kitchen.
Okay. Um, are
Actually,
you like me, obsessed with the idea of having an outdoor kitchen?
I mean, if a barbecue grill counts, I feel like,
It definitely
uh,
does. I like the
yeah.
idea of like an outdoor kitchen area, like a what do you
Mm.
call it? Like what do you call the like little round thing that people have outdoors?
Oh,
The
like a fire pit?
No, it's like a little round, like there's an overhang. It's like a little um
Uh-huh.
what do you call it? I'm at a loss for words today. Um, not a veranda, not a carousel,
Uh-huh.
not a God, what is it called?
I don't know
Hold
what
on,
you're
let me
talking
Google it.
about.
Outdoor structure
hmm
in homes with overhang.
Mm.
Ugh, pergola?
Pergola? Pergola is like what you grow grapes on and like
Yeah, but no, it's not that. It's like a carousel sort of structure. Not a carousel.
uh,
There's no horses. It's like a carousel without the horses.
oh, interesting.
What's it called? There's this beautiful one in my town that I saw that this very wealthy family had
Uh-huh.
outside of their homes.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Like a pizza oven? I don't know. Like
no, no,
carousel.
in the
Like
backyard. Um, where
what backyard carousel? That sounds like such an interesting.
a gazebo.
Oh,
Oh my
oh,
goodness.
bruh. I thought you were talking about like specific cooking equipment that you would use in an outdoor
No,
kitchen, not the actual
no.
structure
No, the
of.
structure, no,
Oh, okay, 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 okay,
it's
okay,
gotta be a
okay.
nice little gazebo sort of setup.
I was thinking
Um,
of an appliance that you're specifically referencing.
so preferably
Anyway.
like a nice little, it's like very close to the house, so you can
Mhm,
like get under it immediately. And
mhm.
then hopefully in the middle there's like, there's like a little outdoor fridge with all the ingredients and then an
Gazebo.
oven and a conduction stove top. Um,
Uh.
yeah, because I do like the idea of cooking a lot of like I
I
don't know,
see, I see.
spiceful foods like
Mm,
in an outdoor setting. Because when you cook inside, like it just gets very greasy and oily, and you don't
yeah.
want that.
I feel like it would be appropriate for California, but especially in New England where the elements are a little bit insane. I don't know if having an outdoor kitchen with a gazebo is necessarily the most
Yeah, I don't
sustainable.
know. I still would like it, like just in the
Mm,
cold to like cook
mm,
outside, especially like
mm,
because I do like a lot of like traditional Chinese food where it's cooked
mm,
in a wok.
mhm.
And like, I don't know about you, I'm not doing that kind of cooking in my own
Yeah.
home. Like that's just not it's not gonna work.
It is very
Um,
involved, I will say that.
it's very involved and it's very like, it just produces a lot of because you're cooking at a very high heat
Hmm.
and that produces a lot of really good flavor.
Hmm.
The Maynard effect.
Ma
Um, I
Maillard?
feel like I'm butchering my
Mallard?
words
I,
today. I feel like Maynard.
Maillard? Maillard reaction.
Yeah,
I think
Maillard.
Ma-
Mallard.
yeah, there you go.
Mallard.
Mallard. It's when bread turns brown in the oven and it
Or
caramel.
like when, chicken or
Mhm.
meat turns like a nice char, but it's like not overcooked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, you need high heat to get that outcome.
Hmm.
And if you do that inside of a home, like it just everything gets super gross. I
Mm.
mean, even normal stuff, just like baking meats or baking chickens or whatever, it's it still creates a lot of like grease, which
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of.
for sure. I think that grease is a really big problem when you're kind of like cooking a lot of wok food. Like you need the ventilator on constantly, and then like the grease will
But
start.
with a gazebo, you don't have to have a ventilator.
That is true. That is very true.
Have you ever built one?
I am not built one, but I've never really had the desire to build one, or I don't know. I feel like they're nice,
Hmm.
especially in like public parks, but I've
Hmm.
never actually wanted to own one in my own home.
I think you need a really large piece of land. Like, I probably wouldn't want to do that if it's a very small house and a
Mm,
small backyard.
mm,
Um, yeah, I probably would just do a veranda,
mm,
or just like an overhang of some kind. Like, yeah, a
mm,
gazebo. I definitely would, if I ever were to have a gazebo, it'd probably have to be like a huge gazebo, like a
mm,
big awning kind of structure because I feel like with scale it looks really beautiful.
mm,
But
mm,
if it's too small, then it just kind of looks a little
mm.
tacky.
For sure.
Um,
Mm.
yeah. Also, great scene, great reference to the movie Twilight. There's that famous gazebo scene in the first Twilight.
I never watched Twilight. Oopsies.
Well, girl, you
Oopsies.
gotta watch it.
I was in like fifth grade when it came out.
That's like the age of the girls that were Twilight diehards.
That's also fair. Yeah.
I mean, it's a classic Halloween movie, really. You
Sure.
really, yeah, it's like it should be a Halloween tradition for
Mhm.
anyone who's interested in just very camp bad movies.
Mm. Yeah,
Um, but yeah, if you do watch it, just be on the lookout for the gazebo scene.
I
It's
shall.
I don't
Okay.
know, it's very cute. It's like a very cute little scene.
Okay. Okay. I'll keep
Yeah.
that in mind.
Anyways,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. So that's that, I guess. Outdoor
Mhm.
kitchens.
Outdoor kitchens, Peking duck,
Cooking.
very involved cooking methods, and yeah. Um,
Mm.
so anyway, what are you doing to prepare for, I guess, a nuclear apocalypse?
That is a great transition. Yeah, so for those who are curious, we asked an AI, um, well, I don't know, I guess we asked Gemini this time what our topic should be, and it came up with a nuclear apocalypse. Talking about cold weather and building structures to offer protection against the elements under. Um, Yeah, what am I doing? I guess I'm not really a lot as of now because I feel like you need a lot of resources to be able to protect yourself or to like invest in structures or implants in the event of something like that.
Mhm.
It's kind of funny. I don't know if you've been listening to any podcasts or reading any news about the billionaires' doomsday prepping plans lately.
Mhm.
There are so many of them that talk about all the outrageous spending that billionaires are making in preparation for some kind of a I don't know world-ending event, I guess.
Mhm.
And apparently, a lot of them are building bunkers in New Zealand.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout
Yeah.
out
What
to
do you
my
think about
cousins out
that?
there. So I don't know. I feel like yeah,
Have you been to New Zealand?
I'm not, but I do have a lot of cousins there apparently.
Oh,
So
interesting. Oh,
yeah,
why? What prompted them to migrate to New Zealand?
I have no clue. I guess
Okay.
it's
Interesting.
it's easier to immigrate there compared to the US. Who
Hmm.
knows? I have no ideas, but
Yeah, New Zealand is one of those places I really wanted to travel to.
yeah.
Because not just because I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan, but I hear it's a very nice, like it's a very interesting mix of climates. There's just like there's a lot of natural beauty there,
Mhm,
and I like that it's like an island country. So I'm a big fan of seafood. I love that. It's in Asia, it's a nice mix of East and West.
mhm.
Close to Australia, it's close to Asia. So,
Yeah.
it's a nice mix of the two cultures. Um, yeah, I
Yeah.
guess that's really it. Yeah, the climate, the natural beauty. But
Mhm.
yeah, I guess it's also a great place for a bunker if you're a billionaire.
That is fair.
So yeah, my answer is I haven't been doing anything. Well, okay, what are you doing? And then maybe we can talk about what our ideal um
Mhm.
doomsday planning
Well, I
scenario
would
setup is.
say if I die, I die. There's that. Um,
You're just
that's
gonna
all.
go out with a whimper, not a bang?
Yep. But the other,
Man.
I guess, way of sort of more or less protecting oneself is, I guess, like, having financial independence. Obviously, it's like if it's a little bit too late, like, and you find out that you're in a situation where you're being attacked already, then there isn't too much that you can do. But at the very least, having the option to leave and go wherever you want and be wherever you want is, a way of protecting yourself, at least.
That's true, but I mean in a doomsday scenario, I guess you wouldn't be able to go
Yeah.
anywhere.
No, guess not. I mean, like every single house would be wiped clean. It would like your skin would melt. Like I don't know what other you could probably just buy like
Well, let's just say the stock market crashes. It's not like a nuclear sort of thing.
oh okay.
Would you like if you're like yeah alive and just like don't have access to modern amenities?
Mhm.
Do you have enough land to grow your own food for a year?
Ah, I would say no, but I would probably find people who have the knowledge of growing food and maybe do as much as I can to learn and to contribute. And then, yeah, kind of like a commune situation where we share resources and food. I feel like that would be ideal
Hmm.
in such a time. Um,
Hmm. I see.
because otherwise, why, like, what reason do I have to learn how to be a part of the agriculture industry at this point in time, unless I'm actually forced to for my own survival?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. What about you?
Okay. Okay. I just Googled this. I Googled how much land do you need to grow enough food to feed one person a year?
Mhm.
And the the answer, according to Google Gemini, is 1 acre.
Oh, that's not too bad. Okay.
Not
I
too
mean,
bad. Not too
what
bad.
what kind of food would you want to grow?
Yeah. So if you're a vegetarian, low meat diet, it's actually less than 1 acre. It's so if you're looking for like beef and like heavy protein,
Mhm.
then it's 1 to 3 acres. If you're
Hmm.
vegetarian low meat diets, it's 0.35 to 1 acre.
Mhm.
Um, I'm trying to figure out um like the productive methods.
Mm. Oh,
So,
hydroponics. Have you heard of that? Where you just grow your own?
yeah, but like it sounds complicated. It sounds like you need pumps to like move the water through from
Yes,
the
you
fish to
do.
the yeah.
Yes. But I feel like some ways, or there are some content creators who make hydroponics content
Mm,
that, it's not too complicated, so long as you
mm,
have the knowledge and the equipment.
Yeah.
but it
Could
takes
you
a
do
lot.
it in like a primitive way, like without modern tools and like
Yeah, I think you can. You just have to manually, I guess, like it's basically just like watering plants like every single day. I guess.
Yeah, I guess like if there's like a river near your house, you can like,
Yeah,
get the water from the river and then get the fish water into the
yeah,
plants.
yeah.
That is a lot of watering.
It is. It is quite a lot.
Yeah, subsistence farming is no joke. That's real,
Yeah,
it's real intense.
yeah.
Um,
I don't know. I mean,
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I do see people online, they have like these farm homesteaders that grow
mhm,
their own food and it's
yeah.
interesting. A
What
lot
if
of them.
what if you and a couple other friends chip in to buy a plot of land and then start growing stuff together?
Um, yeah, I mean, I definitely would want to make sure that these are, you know, it's just like, there's a lot of factors because like even just doing it myself, it's like,
Mm.
there's already like some
Yeah,
factors that could derail the project. And I think
right.
when you add other people into it, it's like, what are some other conflicts and potential issues that can arise
Okay.
down the road? And then, you have like a falling out with like one or more people in this group. It's like, oh God, what's going to happen? I think it depends on the depends on the cost of the land, I would say. If it's like somewhere in like Louisiana where it's like you get like 10 acres for like, you know, um $10,000 or whatever, like sure, like,
Hmm.
split that with like five other people.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, if it's like a significant amount of money, then probably not a good idea.
Mm.
But yeah, I mean, I'd be open to like a small, well, not a small, but like a reasonably priced opportunity, I
Mm, for
think.
sure. But then the other question is, how's the climate? Is the soil fertile?
I mean, that's got to be sorted out, yeah, before
Yeah,
the purchase even
right.
happens, for sure.
Yeah, because I feel like in California it's super easy to grow food, but maybe it's, a little more difficult. Right? Like, I guess difficult depending on what you want to grow and what you need to grow. Um,
Mm.
or
Yeah, I mean, definitely, I would say like, you definitely want like a starch, like a carbohydrate kind of
Mhm.
food. So like potatoes or like rice
Yeah,
or like sweet potatoes. And then you want, maybe some root vegetables like onions and carrots.
and beans because you need the protein.
Yeah, I guess if you're a vegetarian.
Yeah.
Ugh, I would love to be able to raise just some chickens
Mm.
but it's like how are you gonna store those things too, I guess. I guess the chickens you just like kill them when you need to eat them.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking those farm setters, they have like fridges and they can like, but if there's no power, then you need to like
Hmm.
so yeah, I guess you just raise them and then you butcher one when you want to eat one.
Yeah.
And then yeah, beans are tough too. They're very like finicky to grow, I heard.
Yeah. They're kind of like vines and they have to wrap around like a
Yeah, I
stick.
think just like the sorting of it, like because they
Yeah.
come in pods and then you have to like shuck the pods and it's like
Yeah.
such a hassle.
Yeah. Isn't it crazy how modern agriculture just enables us to just go to the supermarket and pick whatever we want?
Thank the
And
Lord. I mean, I
yeah.
wish there wasn't, all the like pesticide and microplastic issues that come
Yeah.
with it, but um
Hmm.
yeah, in terms of like not spending most of my life like shucking peas and like
Hmm.
drying drying the plants and like storing and like worrying about pests,
Yeah.
like ugh,
Yeah.
what a way to live.
Right.
But I guess that's how our ancestors did it.
That is.
I'm just like surprised. I'd just be like, if I had to live like that, I probably would just like give up. I'd just be like, I can't do this.
No, that is so real. I feel like our ancestors would be so disappointed in our modern living today because we're so specialized and decentralized from, I guess, like,
But
every,
I feel like we also are kind of like more woke. Like
yeah.
not in the like traditional term, but like we're kind of more aware of our
Mhm.
existential state, because I feel like
Yeah.
people back in the day, they just like kind of, live life like very instinctually almost.
Hmm.
Um, where there maybe wasn't as much awareness of like the broader um um ecosystem, the broader world as a whole, and
Mhm. Yeah.
maybe that's a good thing. I
Maybe.
don't know.
Maybe. For better or for
Maybe,
worse.
maybe.
It's a trade-off. I mean,
Yeah.
like because you needed to rely on your own agricultural skills to survive, it's like, well, you had to get really good at growing your own food. But now it's like, well, who cares if
Yeah.
you can grow your own food or not because it's so plentiful.
Yeah. And then maybe we have too much time on our hands, we think about other things and
Yeah, yeah,
stress ourselves out.
exactly, exactly.
So,
Maybe it's time to go back to living, that instinctual life that you were talking about.
yeah, I don't know if it's Gandhi who said this, but I think there was someone who's like, oh, everyone needs to learn how to, everyone should try their hand at expending like physical labor that's like productive for society.
Mhm.
Like instead of going to the gym, just go and like work on a farm for like a
Yeah,
period of time.
yeah.
I feel like that makes sense, like you're kind of wasting calories on lifting weights when you can just
Hmm.
waste it on picking vegetables or
Hmm.
whatever,
Yeah,
fruits or something.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Waste or I guess use mindfully. Who knows? But anyway,
Yeah, use for the strategic well-being of the society at large.
exactly. Exactly. Actually, startup idea. What if, okay, never mind. I'm gonna kill that idea. But anyway,
Next time.
next time. No,
Next time we'll hear about Mikey's startup idea.
yeah, yeah. But anyway, thank you guys so much for listening to this episode of Unscripted. Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and we hope to see
Yeah, let us know what you would do
you.
in a doomsday scenario.
Hmm.
Let us know if you'll let us live on your land if you have land.
Yes.
Yeah.
But anyway, happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy time with, I guess, your
Your
loved
loved
one.
ones, eat lots of turkey.
Yep.
Um,
Hmm.
I want to talk about turkey legs, like just roast next time. Next
Next
time. We'll
time.
talk about how our Thanksgivings went. Yeah, that'll be
Yes.
good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.